Hello everybody! I am back as promised with something completely new today. On this channel we're going to do a range of topics from engineering to beauty, entertainment and humanities. But today we're starting with a deep dive into health and fitness. Okay, I know you guys are not so excited about that, and I know that it was the least suggested topic, but I believe it is incredibly important for you guys, and at some point you all need to start a healthy lifestyle. So I decided to give you guys a beginner's guide on everything you need to know to start a healthy lifestyle. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. I started my fitness journey when I was 16. I don't exactly remember how I started being so passionate about working out and eating healthy. I guess it started from middle school. I was extremely bad in PE class. Like, I couldn't run for my life. I remember in the beginning of every PE class, we were required to run for 10 minutes. And oh my god, I would be so dramatic. Like, after 2 minutes, my heart would be racing like crazy. I would be so out of breath. And sometimes I even felt like I was fainting. And I just couldn't do 1 minute of running. Let's not exaggerate, but 2 minutes too. And in summary, I just remember myself being the least athletic person. Even as a child, I hated healthy food. I couldn't stand it. But I guess at some point while growing up, I started really admiring the athletic lifestyle. Like athletic outfits, athletic people, just anyone who could score a goal. I just really like them. I don't know how to express my admiration for them, but I just loved athletic people. So I was determined to be one myself. I first started training volleyball with my dad because he was so passionate about it. And then I worked out for the first time in my life, and I still remember how great that felt and how good I felt about myself, that it almost resolved all of my self-esteem problems. And ever since, I got so addicted to it. I remember being so hard on myself, and I couldn't feel good about myself without it. And you see, that's the bad thing. That's a very wrong mindset to approach working out and being healthy. I set crazy, unrealistic goals for myself that I remember myself panicking that I wasn't going to be the most athletic person in town. You see, the bad thing about this mindset is that I loved myself so little that I expected myself to be extraordinary just to feel accepted by myself. Now, remembering this makes me really sad because I remember myself feeling so miserable trying to reach crazy ambitious goals, always putting myself in pain and agony, and always panicking that I wasn't going to be good enough for myself and others. Working out is definitely an incredible experience. It's about feeling your muscles grow stronger, experiencing the flexibility and agility of your body, and ultimately feeling great about yourself. But remember, wherever you are on your fitness journey, start with kindness and patience towards yourself. Take this journey as an opportunity to nurture not just your physical health, but also your mental and emotional well-being. Surround yourself with positive people, practice self-care, and celebrate every step forward. Let this journey be a journey of self-love and empowerment. So now that we're approaching working out with positivity, we can start thinking about how do we actually start, what type of exercises should we do, and how often should we do them. Now, before we start talking about any diet and workout plan, we must know that we all have different body types and health conditions. So your workout plan will primarily depend on your body type and health conditions. Your genetics predispose you to primarily 3 body types, and you can't change that. But with proper diet and exercise, you can bring out the best out of each body type. And it is very important, did I just speak in an Indian accent? And it is very important to know that each body type is very beautiful and unique in its own way. Now, primarily there are 3 main body types: ectomorphs, mesomorphs, and endomorphs. Ectomorphs are those kind of people that seem to eat whatever they want and never gain weight. Ectomorphs tend to be thin and slender and have a small bone structure. They have shoulders that tend to be narrower than their hips. Also, ectomorphs have a very high and efficient metabolism. So people with this body type have problems gaining weight and building muscles. So typically the goal for ectomorphs is to gain weight and build muscles. And now mesomorphs have a naturally athletic and muscular build with broader shoulders, narrower waist, and a naturally high amount of muscle mass. They tend to gain and lose weight very easily. Mesomorphs have very efficient metabolism. That means it is easy for them to build muscles and lose fat if they keep a healthy and active lifestyles. So it is easy for mesomorphs to maintain their weights. Yes, they can gain fat and gain weight, but as soon as they're back to their healthy and active lifestyle, they lose fat very easily. And typically the goal for mesomorphs is just to tone up their muscles and maintain their weight. And finally, endomorphs. Endomorphs are the people that struggle the most to lose weight. They tend to have a rounder and softer body with high fat percentage. They gain weight so easily, maybe just by eating one piece of pizza, and it is so hard for them to lose it. And that is because endomorphs have very slow metabolism. So in order for them to stay fit, they really need to pay attention to what they eat. And typically the goal for endomorphs is to lose weight. Now, these are typically the three main dominant body types, but we don't necessarily have to fit in one category because we are so complex. We could be a combination of two body types. For example, we could be mesa-ectomorphs, so both skinny and have muscles. Or we could be mesa-endomorphs, so have good muscles, but the muscles are not well defined. Or we could be endomesomorphs, so these are the naturally skinny people but gain weight easily because of lack of exercise and poor diet. And you should also know factors like lack of exercise, poor diet, unhealthy lifestyle, and also pregnancy and menopause in women can distort your body shape. So if you're not sure what body shape you have, think about your late teens or early 20s. Yeah, and before we continue this video, I want you to comment below what body type you have. Okay, good. And now that you know what body type you have, we can start talking about what exercise plan and diet works best for you. Okay, so let's start with ectomorphs. As I mentioned before, ectomorphs' main goal is to gain weight and build muscles. So their exercise plan must contain strength and muscle building exercises and reduce cardio and endurance trainings. In order to build muscles, you must lift heavy. The weight should be heavy enough that you're able to perform from 8 to 10 reps with longer rest periods from 1 to 2 minutes and preferably 3 to 4 sets. It is preferred for ectomorphs to do compound exercises rather than isolation exercises. Compound exercises are exercises that act on a larger number of muscles at once. So they're more efficient in building muscles and strength and in adding more muscle mass because they have more calories. Compound exercises include squats, deadlifts, lunges, dips, head presses, pullovers, and many more. And you should also go for light 10 to 20 cardio trainings like twice a week to avoid burning too much calorie. And also remember that cardio exercises are very important for your heart health and stamina. And yeah, that's and also I forgot to mention that it is preferable to train 3 to 4 days a week and train on every other day because your body needs rest and you're trying to avoid losing calories. You see guys, I literally spent filming this video all night. It is 5:30 a.m. now and the sun is so beautiful. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes will make me smile. Okay guys, let's talk about diet for ectomorphs. So since ectomorphs have very high metabolism, they lose calories so easily and they have hard time gaining muscles. So their diet should be muscle gain focused diet. your calorie intake needs to be 800 to 1000 more calories than your current intake in order to gain weight. So you should focus on high protein intake, moderate carbs, and low fat. And because you lose calories so easily, you need to eat every 2 to 4 hours to maintain your weight and gain weight. And if you are too skinny, you can also take supplements like keratin, protein, and other supplements that help you gain weight. Mesomorphs fall in the middle of the spectrum. That means their diet needs to be almost evenly divided between all portions. That makes 35% proteins, 35% carbs, and 30% fat. And they can also adjust their macros portions according to their workout days. For example, if you have a muscle training day, you can increase your protein intake. And reversely, if you have a cardio and endurance exercising day, you could increase your carbs intake to enhance your energy. And also, here is an example of how your portions need to be divided. Your calorie intake must be aimed at maintaining your own body weight. But if you want to lose weight, you can reduce your current calorie intake. And finally, let's talk about my cute little endomorphs. So, endomorphs tend to think it is really impossible for them to lose weight and be fit because of their tendency to easily gain fat. But that's completely wrong. By implementing the right workout plan and diet, you can have the body that you want. So you really need to focus on moving often and doing what your body needs instead of just complaining about your genetics. Many people with this body type tend to go only for cardio exercises, thinking it burns fat more efficiently. But that's completely wrong. Having muscles is important for every body type because having a higher mass muscles having a higher muscle mass oh my god, I'm so tired. Having a higher muscle mass increases your basal metabolic rate, which makes your body more efficient at burning fats. So yes, you should go for cardio exercises, but that doesn't mean you should skip strength training. It is advised to do 3 to 4 days of strength training, and your goal should really be aimed at increasing your heart rate. Go for moderate weights, doing 8 to 10 reps, and having shorter rest periods from 30 to 60 seconds to really get your heart rate up. And you should also focus on doing compound trainings because that is more efficient in burning calories. And for the remaining days, you can just do 2 days of low intensity cardio and 1 day of high intensity training. And also don't forget to skip rest. I really forgot how to talk. Don't forget to rest for 1 day. Now, what's more important than all of that is your diet. Endomorphs tend to be insulin resistant, which means the cells in their body don't respond to insulin and can't take up glucose from the blood. And they're also intolerant to carbs. So their diet must really contain high amount of protein and fats and reduced amount of carbs. And that is why overweight people do really well on a keto diet. That is because their body is intolerant to carbs and functions better with proteins and fats. So that is all outside the workout window. You can still consume starchy products such as rice, bread, and potatoes after you're done with exercises. And the final thing to mention is that you should consume 500 to 700 calories less to lose weight. And also please do not undereat because that only damages your metabolism and your body still needs enough calorie to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Alright, so that's it. That's everything I wanted to talk about today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me till this point. It means the world to me if this video has helped at least one person. I'll be trying my best to upload more specific and helpful information in the future. And till then, I wish you all well and see you in my next video.
That's my shit, that's my